Most people will watch this video and go right back to scrolling, consuming, and staying stuck in the same life. But what if I told you the reason you feel behind, broke, and unstable is because you aren't really meant to just consume. You were designed to create value, create wealth, create discipline, create purpose. And every day you choose consumption over creation is another day that you delay God's blessing for you. YouTube family, what's the word? It's your boy Turbo. I'm back for another video. As always, I appreciate y'all for supporting, subscribing. If you new, if you want to learn about money management, discipline, how to make money online, how to invest your money, and just get that motivation that you need to create and to be creative and create value in this world every day, then you need to subscribe to the channel. A lot of people live a life of consuming only, and I'm here to tell you, if you see in this video, God wants you to start creating and to lower the amount that you consume, because it's a trap. Consumption is a trap. Media is a trap, especially if you don't regulate what you consume. You want to regulate things that are productive to you so that you can be productive. You also want to monitor how much you consume, because too much consumption can be horrible, even if you are watching the things that are productive. So the point of social media, for the most part, is to keep you passive, to basically distract you, and it's for entertainment. You can get good entertainment and you can get bad entertainment, of course, but the overall goal of social media is to keep you passive and to keep you in a consuming state of mind, not a creative state of mind. So, can you create and consume? Yes, but you should by far be consuming way less than you create. Consuming way too much can kill your discipline. It can kill your creativity. It can kill your purpose, because you watching the next person that's creating and living in their purpose and giving value to the world, and you just watching their journey get better and better. You seeing the result of them putting that work in. You have to be the one to tell your story, to be able to create your path and the journey that you on. Because if you create, then you are not consuming. If you consuming too much, you're just gonna be another viewer, another person that provides a lifestyle to other people rather than yourself. When you consume too much, you become a watcher of life rather than building your own life. Like I said, like, you gotta be in a mind state and have awareness that you consuming is cool, but the magnitude that you're consuming, and of course what you're consuming, matters. Because if you watching stuff that's not productive, that's not in alignment with the lifestyle that you want or the things that you're trying to accomplish, you're just gonna be at a standstill. But if you put that same energy that you swipe all day then into creation, then you become a different person. You change the trajectory of your life. And if we're gonna be honest, the people that make the most money are creative. They are not followers, they leaders. They don't consume pretty much at all. They create more than anything. So it's directly linked to your finances. People that's broke, people that don't want more for themselves, they are consuming, consuming. You want to go the opposite direction to people like that. You want to be around people that have their own thought process, that have their own goals, that don't look to their left and right and follow what's going on. They do them. You got to do you. If you believe in God, then you should know that he's a creator. And if we made in his image, then we are creators. So he wants you to be creative. He wants you to express yourself. And he wants you to use that creativity to bring value to other people. The gift that you have is not for yourself. It's for somebody else. A tree doesn't bear fruit to eat the fruit. No, people that walk by it, animals that may pass by, eat that fruit. So it's the same thing with your creativity. What value do you bring? And that value will touch and help someone else. He gave you the the mind to have a vision of something. You know, sometimes you get these random ideas. That is your creativity, that is from God, and he's giving you ideas to execute on, not to just, oh, it's a good idea, feel good about it, and not execute. You got to execute. He gave us this so we can practice good stewardship over the things that we have and the things that we get. Even if it's an idea, you can be a bad steward of ideas. Creating not only is something that's within each and every one of us, but it brings on skill sets. It brings on business ideas, and it helps with investment. It's a impactful trait to have. So whatever you decide to do, it's going to be tied directly into how you make money, how you develop as a person, what skills you develop, you know, how you choose to make your money work for you. You know, all of that comes and ties into creativity. The gifts that God gave you is meant for you to multiply them, not just sit idle with them and hold them to yourself. Because if you do that, he's just going to give it to somebody else because you wasting it. You aren't using your voice. You aren't touching the people. You have to use what you have, the gifts that you have, so that these people can learn and see that there is a better way to do anything, whatever it may be. It could be how to make money legally. It could be how to invest and grow your money. It could be how to, I don't know, throw a football fast or whatever it is. You have to be able to create so that someone else can learn from it. And ultimately, creation will give you that sense of purpose. It was so many times where I didn't know what my purpose was. I didn't know what what was the point of me living. Like, I grew up and I hooped my whole life. So after I stopped hooping, I didn't really know who I was. I didn't really know what my purpose was. But as I started getting into content creation, it started showing me what I was good at. And then it showed me what I wasn't good at. And then I started getting good at things that I wasn't good at. You know what I mean? So I started to develop as a person. I started to develop skills, and some of those things I learned from others. Some of those things I bumped my knee a couple times, and eventually I came out on top on the other side. You know what I mean? So you just got to understand that you'll get confidence once you know your purpose. It's going to automatically brew confidence in you. If you feel like you don't have that confidence, everybody has it. It's in there. It's like a dormant fire waiting for some fuel or some fumes for it to like explode, and so you can just be your most confident self. Like, it's already in there, but you gotta spark it so that it can really grow. And it gives you a sense of direction as well. The direction meaning, you know what you meant to do in your life. You know what you meant to help people with. You know where you going in life. You know what's for you and what's not for you. So it gives you a sense of direction. It shows you like what type of people you need to be around. Creativity and purpose and confidence all helps you with all of those things. One thing that I noticed is that creation is the path to freedom. I always told myself, God didn't create this world for us to work jobs. He didn't create the world and give us dominion over it for us to work for jobs and work for people. He created us to create so we can have our own freedom. I'm saying that to say that you can't get the blessing that God has for you from another person. You can only get it from God, which is in you. You cannot get your purpose. You cannot get freedom from another person or a job. It don't work like that. You have to create to become free. You have to be your own boss. You have to let God handle the things of your life, and he'll show you your direction. But you have to create. You have to get on here and talk. You have to get on here and get out your body and stop being in your head, and exercise the act of creating. That's the only way you're going to get better at it. When you start creating, you control your time, you control your income, you control the legacy that you want to leave for your family. You get to control everything as it pertains to you and everything connected to you. Self-improvement, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's going to create a stronger version of yourself every day, because it's a daily practice to be creative. You got to put in the work every day. So the best way to shift from consumer to creator is by doing this. First, you want to limit the amount of passive consumption that you are indulged in. So social media, junk content, things that don't serve you, and ultimately any distraction involved in that bubble that we're talking about. Next, you want to start producing daily. So get a notepad, write some ideas down, write, content or business plans. That way you see it on paper, you know what it is that you want to do specifically, and you start creating action towards doing it. You want to work on like what skills and investments, write that down as well, because you want to be able to understand where you're going. So once you start making this money, however you do it, if it's online business, social media, whatever it is, you have it written down, and then you know what you want to invest in. Once I get this money, this is what I'm gonna put my money in, and this is what skills that I'm gonna learn, or I may pay for a mentorship so that I can invest in myself and grow my own skill set. And then you have to use what you already have. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. People that are perfectionists almost always procrastinate and sabotage themselves. Just have the idea, be in that mode where you feel that good feeling of this is a great idea. Let me do this and do this. Do it in that moment. Don't wait when you feel like you need to make a video or you need to go out and market your business to people, whatever it may be, whatever you decide to do. But when you get that idea, you need to act on it. Don't wait, because I'm telling you, if you wait, you're never going to do it, and you're going to make every excuse in the world on why you haven't done something yet. So do it then. Every day you get up, or at the end of the day, every day you should be asking yourself, what did I create today? Did I create a video? Did I create generational wealth? Did I invest, or did I create a business plan, or did I create a product? Did I write down whatever it is? You need to understand that every day you should create something. Every day is going to keep you accountable, and ultimately you're going to look up one day, you're going to be like, dang, like I actually accomplished this. I couldn't even believe it. I just had an idea and now it's actually in my reality. You feel what I'm saying? So I hope this video made some sense, man. I hope somebody out there get it. And ultimately, man, I just want y'all to succeed. I want y'all to know that you don't have to consume all the time. These phones, these computers, these iPads is all a distraction, because there's a lot of things going on in this world that is serious, and everybody is just on their phone looking down like that. So make sure that you creating your own reality. Create for yourself. Create generational wealth for you and yours. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe as well.